What is going on, Lake Pro Tackle fam? I know it's been a couple months since we've had a drop on the channel here, up on the website, but guys, this one is very, very special. This I have been working on for a little over 6, 7 months now. This has been a just disaster for the UPS tariff situation, the de minimis clause, just backing everything up. So again, guys, I think I might restart the Beat the Holiday sale going on. I know I did it a couple weeks ago for the Rod and Reels, Beat the Holiday, just stress and everything like that, because now that the de minimis clause, which allowed imports under $800 into the country, that has gone away. So now every single import, big or small, is getting checked by FedEx, UPS, USPS, DHL. Every single one of these companies has to comply with the inspection and billing and tariff situation for everything like that. So this has taken me so long to actually get into the US, and of course we had to pay some duties on it, some tariffs, but luckily that's not going to be affecting the pricing for y'all. I already kind of just lost my train of thought here, but basically this has been in the works for quite a long time. Everything is getting clogged up, so holiday time, Black Friday, Christmas, Thanksgiving time, it will be absolute hell for anyone trying to purchase anything from out of the country, and also clogging up the just network that we have here for all the domestic mail carriers. So USPS, FedEx, UPS, everything is going to get a lot worse. So I might open that sale back up. Sorry, that had to just do a full 360 there to get back to saying I might run another Rod and Reel sale, or just overall sale, spend like $250, get X amount off. Something like that. I'm still thinking about it because this took forever to get in. This literally sat in Kentucky for about 3 weeks before they actually got to it and sent me a bill for it. So guys, these are the Gold Works bearings. Now, these are two specific models that we got in. This is the Honda and the Jitten type. Now, the Hondas that I'll talk about first thing here, these are your spool bearings. So these are what allows your spool to cast really easily, as well as reeling in really easy. So these are going to be surrounding your spool. So kind of like how Shimano has its silent tune technology, these bearings here are going to be on your spool, directly connected to that, and allowing you extreme casting distance, as well as a smoother and increasing sensitivity in your reeling. Now, number one, how does the bearing quality affect sensitivity in your rod and reel setup in your normal day-to-day fishing? Well, let me explain it this way, right? So this is the easiest way I can explain it. You have your lure, you have your line, it runs through the guides and onto your rod here, right? So you're gonna get a little sensitivity running down the rod blank, of course. We all get that. But your line is directly connected to your spool, which adversely is connected to the whole reel itself, as well as those bearings. So anything that happens to your line is going through a direct connection into the reel when you hold your reel or the rod. So not only, again, sensitivity, but you're also getting a whole lot more in casting distance and overall smoothness when you reel. Now, I have been a huge proponent of Daiwa reels. These things are ultra smooth. The Steez SVTW literally doesn't feel like you're pushing anything, guys. It's hard to beat the top of the line, but trust me, it gets better with these Honda type bearings. So these are spool bearings. We have two different models. We have the 1030 by 1030, as well as the 1030 by 1150. So those are going to fit most of your typical Shimano and Daiwa, and we've got a little simple compatibility chart on the website. And I forgot to mention, these are dropping on October 20th at 10:30 in the morning Central Time. So make sure to go get them. And trust me, guys, I'm not price hiking y'all. This is literally just kind of like MSRP. We're getting like minimum bare bones margin, if you will. I'll be totally transparent with that. We're getting like bare bones margin. Didn't want to increase the price and really screw y'all over. A lot of these companies, trust me, guys, increasing prices when honestly tariff prices weren't that bad. But enough of that. we have a little compatibility for each of the different models on the website, so I highly encourage you to check that out. If you have any questions, feel free to message us or email me. But of course, some of the more common models that a lot of people are running, like Bantam, Metanium, Antares, Steezes, Zillions, these are going to fit in most of your day-to-day workhorse reels. Now, these specifically, these Honda types, are going to be made for medium to heavyweight lures. So whether you're throwing anything from like a 3/8 upwards, that is what these excel in, throwing and reeling. These are a little bit more durable, have a little bit more oomph to them that allows them to cast these heavier, faster lures that typically have a lot more vibration in the spool. So these are going to be a lot harder, if you will, and be a lot more durable, made for the bigger style and heavier style baits. So if you're throwing a big swim bait, let's say on like an Antares here, guys, this is going to be absolutely perfect for you. And if you're throwing even like bigger crankbaits, like a 6XD or like a Deep X300, something like that, a big crankbait that's fast moving, on like a Zillion or like a Metanium, you're definitely going to want to try these Honda bearings out. So ultra durable, extreme casting. Definitely pair them up with glitch oil if we ever get them in. That one is also sitting in the port. I will let you know right now. It is still waiting to be put through the process of all the tariff and duty inspection and all that other stuff. So we are currently waiting on that one, but right now we do have the Goldworks bearings in. So the other ones that we have that I'll let you know about, we have handle bearings and knob bearings. So these bearings here are the Jitten models. These are going to support the knobs on your reels. So if you are familiar with the Studio Composite handles that we get in, the power cranking handles that we got in, these guys are literally on that level of ultimate smoothness. So if you have, let's say, a Gomexis, or you just want to replace your stock bearings on your handles of your reels, these are the ones to do it. We have the 740 and 850, and these are going to fit correspondingly just based off typical Shimano Daiwa. And make sure to check out the online listing for more compatibility and sizing. And you know, a lot of the more expensive reels out there, you might see just like an overall like increased bearing count. A lot of what goes into the pricing and just overall feel of a lot of reels nowadays is that they keep adding bearings everywhere. And a lot of the bearings don't do a whole lot, especially if they're cheap bearings. But these guys right here, when you put these guys in on these high-end reels, it is going to just exponentially increase the overall experience of the reel. So, I mean, these stock reels out of the package, just absolutely buttery. They feel great. If you don't maintenance them, they can get worn down over time. If you're not adding oil or grease into the gears, guys, it can definitely start having a little wear. I don't personally take great care of my stuff. I let them just kind of sit on the boat all year, maybe throw a little oil in once every year. But if you want that ultimate feel, you want to have the most enjoyment when you're out fishing, definitely stay on the maintenance. Replace your bearings, guys. These are not super expensive. And I forgot to mention, these are a pack of 4. So you can do 2 reels with one of these. And these guys, I believe they're $23 or $24.99, which is a great price. And then these guys, for the spool bearings, these are going to be for 1 reel at a time. So these are the 2 bearings that support the spool. These are going to be $26.99. So really cool stuff going on. Again, I highly encourage y'all to check it out, lakeprotackle.com, October 20th, 10:30. They're going to be going up on the website. So very excited to get these in. And humongous thank you to Goldworks for letting us carry these. These are, I believe, the only bearings from Goldworks in the United States right now. So guys, do me a huge favor, leave a like on the video, leave a comment down below, let me know what your favorite reel is, and I'm gonna see if I can try to match you up, see if we've got some bearings that will fit those reels. And if not, this will give me an idea for the next order when we get some more in, because I know they have other sizing, but these are kind of the most common Shimano and Daiwa bearings. So make sure to check it all out, lakeprotackle.com, October 20th, Goldworks, going up on the website, guys. Thanks for following along. We'll see you in the next video. See you guys.